The pitches of high-sounding notes from the stables of Femi Sola Band made great impacts as merrymakers passionately expressed their merry mood on the dance floor on Friday, May 25th, 2018 at the expansive field of Olofi Anglican School, Idanre. For 2 consecutive days, Idanre bubbled in celebration of his sweet mother, Madam Christiana Adepate Babalola, who bade farewell to this world at the age of 82. From the dusty streets to the surrounding rocks and above the rusty rooftops, these rhythms formed pillows of comfort for guests who converged either at the church service, the reception, or the service of songs, which actually kickstarted the funeral rites on Thursday, May 24th, 2018 at the Babalola compound, Idanre, Ondo. Lovely hymns reverberated around the environs as everyone reminisced on the life and times of the deceased. The memory was not only invoked with reflective hymns, but also with inspiring testimonies that spilled forth from the lips of children, community folks, and the church members. In a brief sermon, Reverend Michael Oluwapusui sounded a reminder that everyone shall return to the dust that man was originally made from. A mild Thanksgiving session, which saw the children and family members of Mama dancing, brought the service to a close. The harmonious hymns continued the next day at the Methodist Church, Ondo, Idanre, as gregarious guests converged for the funeral service. The service commenced with the arrival of the grey-colored casket, even as it was wheeled into the church, led by a pack of priests. Melodious renditions characterized the service as the congregation crooned along to the solemn hymns which distinguished the service. There was a special rendition from the choir, even as the children of the deceased danced to the melodious rhythm. Drawing lessons from the life of Dorcas and the Bible, Reverend John Omotola talked on the similarities in the worthy virtues of Mama and the revered biblical personae. The Thanksgiving session followed as well-wishers all came out to celebrate with the children of Mama, who looked good as they stood facing the congregation. The dancers paused for a while as heavenly blessings descended on the family in a prayer session for the family. The recessional hymn brought the service to a close as everyone filed out, towing behind Mama's casket, which was carried shoulders high by the pallbearers. From the church premises through the streets, the pallbearers danced with the casket to the admiration of all. The casket finally arrived at Mama's residence for the interment. With the recitals of dirgeful hymns, the casket was lowered onto the ground and shedding of tears was uncontrollable. This was understandable as Mama was a great blessing to her family members and generation. She was a bundle of inspiration to everyone around her. Her kind soul, wise counsel, and hospitality could not be quantified. Born in the year 1936, Mama grew to become famous for her industriousness. She dealt in the sales of bushmeat, where she became very popular till the extent that she was nicknamed Adepate Babalola. Through her business, she succeeded in training her children to school. Today, all her children are doing fine in their respective domain. And that was why they had to put up a superb burial for their sweet mother. In this regard, Mama's sons, Eric and Rotimi, did wonderfully well as they pulled eminent guests from far and wide and from all over the globe to celebrate the departure of their loving mother. Both based in the United Kingdom, Eric and Rotimi flourishes as international businessmen. No wonder the reception put together was the cynosure of all eyes. Under a large marquee, guests were feted lavishly. From the neatly arranged tables and chairs to the array of sweet delicacies, and from the free flow of fine wines to the availability of fresh palm wines, the party went smoothly. Soothing the nerves of everyone was a supply of good music by Femi Solar Band, as he entertained guests with his lively juju music. In pairs, the children of Mama were called up stage to dance. The stage became set for an electrifying mode as the duo of Eric and Adepate Babalola were called up to dance. Their benevolence, an attribute which they obviously got from their mother, saw them enjoying the presence of many guests on the dance floor as they mouthed round them and their spouses to babble flirtatiously till the late hours of the day. Red Carpet TV spoke with some of the children of Mama and other guests.
Very caring person. Mother of all. She's very, very nice. And Grandma is very prayerful.
Okay, my advice to them is that the way Mama has trained them to be, it will be good for them to stay together as siblings, remain one, continue to look after one another, and God will be with them.
madi gbomo paso yi buru mami madi maye di jomu emi je maje ọjà o mai kalo ọjà ma san o
From the Red Carpet TV crew, we say good night to the late Deaconess Christiana Adepate Babalola. And to her children, we say congratulations on the success of the burial of their matriarch.
Chegou pra lá.